Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Today's video I'm actually going to get into fixing my toilets. My two sons came running up to me this morning and said, "Hey Dad, the toilet's broken." And I was like, why is the toilet broken? And actually went in and checked it, and the little, I guess the little handle that you push on there literally went flipped all the way around. So let me show you what I found and what I'm going to do to actually fix it. Alright, so this is what I found. I've actually never seen that before. And so I opened up the tank, which I'll show you now, and actually the little lever in there, for whatever reason, this is plastic, it literally broke off. So let me show you what I found. Alright, so you can see the handle actually completely detached and fell down into the tank all the way down there. So I'm going to go to the store and pick up a new connecting handle like this. That flapper valve is also looking pretty old. I've replaced these previously, but my house is about 15 years old now, so those are actually really cheap, so I'm actually going to replace that as well. And yeah, this is really quick and easy. You can do this yourself. It doesn't take too much effort or skill to do this. So what I'm actually going to do though is I have multiple bathrooms in the house. I'm actually going to do this in all my toilets. That way I don't have to do this again, hopefully, for a really long time. So let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is actually go down here, turn the water off so that way it doesn't fill back up. And then it's going to be a little bit darker now because I turned the light off that I had. But you're just going to actually reach down in here, grab that old handle, and you're going to pull it up. And go ahead and drain the water out. Just let all the water drain all the way out. There you go. Having a little bit of remaining water in the toilet tank is totally fine, but it basically gives you the room that you need to work. And so let's get to work. Alright, so I actually switched bathrooms because this one has a little bit more light. It'll be easier to film in. Let me show you the stuff that I picked up. I'll put a link down in the description below of all the things that I'm using. You can pick them up yourself. So I picked up 3 of these. They're from Fluid Master. I also picked up a 3-pack of this, which was nice because I have 3 toilets to fix today. It's from Corky. Alright, hopefully it's not too echoey in here. You're going to need a couple of tools to get this all removed. You'll need some kind of wrench like this. Something that's adjustable to allow you to actually remove this old one. You also might want to use a nylon brush, although an old toothbrush will work as well, mainly because that flapper valve, as I pulled it up, you can look and see down there that it actually deposited some of the old rubber. So I'm going to actually clean all that off. You're also going to want a plastic bag to throw this old one away. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this chain off to get started. And then remove the flapper valve. You can see on my hand the flapper valve is actually deteriorating pretty bad. So it's probably a good thing that we're doing this anyway. Alright, throw the flapper valve away in your plastic bag and then you can get started on loosening this. This is actually reverse threaded, so you're actually going to turn it right to loosen. There you go, and then this thing will actually slip right off. And then you can toss that one out too. So now if you look down here, you see all of that flapper valve material that's left behind. You're going to want to clean all that off so you have a good seal on the new one that you put in. And that's where your brush comes in, and you just basically get to work. It should come right off. Then take your rag and do a little quick wipe out of that. Just make sure you got it all off. There you go. Should look like that when you're done. Alright, so this next bit is to reassemble everything, which is really straightforward. Just put the new flapper in. You're going to just put it down on top of those little nubs. There you go. That way it's seated. Don't worry about the chain. You can let the chain just dangle down there in the bottom. All right, now you're going to install this. This one's actually pretty cool because it has multiple ways of being adjustable. You can actually adjust the arm so it's shorter or longer. You can also adjust the angle like that, which this one actually has to have it because you can see the toilet is a little bit curved. So it comes straight at a 90 degree, but I'm actually going to adjust this 2 clicks. And that should put this kind of like that. That way it opens and closes. All right, then the next piece is actually going to just pull this apart. Just gently. That doesn't take too much pressure. All right, set this piece aside. And then you can put your handle down. All right, so now on this piece, you're going to actually twist this to the right to get it off. And put this to the side too. All right, now if you look really closely on here, it says top. See where it says top on both sides? That is how you're going to insert this into the toilet, and then you put this little plastic part around it. And then that goes down right here. Push it in until it gets seated. Then you take this guy and tighten it. Remember, it goes left, tighten, it's a reverse threaded. Now you're going to check your angle, because if you put it in like this, when you actually rotate your, so if you put this in straight, right, if you put that in straight, this is going to hit your toilet when you lift it up, so that'll be too high. So you actually have to pull this out and angle it down a bit, right? Probably about 45 degrees, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe 30 degrees. And put that in, then you can test it. And you're not seeing it. That's how you want it to sit. Okay? All right, now the last bit is to attach the chain, and then you're going to check the length of how it, when you pull it up. All right, now it's hard to see on the camera because of the angle, but that flap is actually not lifting very high. So the first thing I'm going to do is adjust the angle here. So that's a little bit shorter. Okay, it's actually about the same angle. So now the next thing you're doing is you're going to remove this. And we're going to put this clip, as you can see there's a little clip here, like that. We're actually going to move that down the chain, probably 4 or 5 links. Like that. So you can see we're going to move it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put it on the 6th link, so we'll give 5 free hanging. We'll put it on the 6th link, like this. And then we'll reattach it. Yeah, that gives you much more lift. See how that lifts it much higher now? So you want to make sure everything is nice and free and you don't have any issues. All right, now we're going to turn the water back on and let it fill up and test everything, make sure nothing leaks. All right, so now the water is filled back up. We're going to test everything. We're going to flush and see if everything works. Cool. You want to make sure that that flap closes down properly without the chain getting in the way. And I might actually adjust this back one more and see what that looks like. Okay, so I adjusted it one more. That's okay. either way is not going to interfere. Maybe I'll just leave it like that, and if I have an issue I'll adjust it back. But that's it. Put the top tank back on and you're done. Alright, that's it. Quick and easy video. You can do this yourself in about 5 minutes. I think the total parts cost for the new flapper valve and the arm are like $20 roughly. So you can do this yourself in about 5 minutes and $20. So save yourself some money, do it yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.